Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. I think I won't bother looking at the Dow. It's sort of pretty much the same old, same old. You can see from the obviously the SX 200. It's still we're still in this wait and see mode, and I think tonight Nick will on the Dow will most probably say a lot where we could go over the next 2 or 3 weeks. We had some good news today. Obviously, in a difficult market, it's good to see Equity Story making big gains on some of their stocks, and good to see Structural Monitoring Systems. I think at one stage it was up about 15-16%. And again, why was it up? They've possibly got interest from Blackhawk, who are testing their system to be used in all the helicopters to check for structural deficiencies or structural wear and tear on the helicopters. I think there's about there's thousands of Blackhawk helicopters around, and this is potentially another huge money earner for structural monitoring systems. And we do expect this year that now their system has been passed by the FAA, they'll be signing up a lot of lucrative contracts. So we really do like this story, and I think really happy to again to have added this again at around $1.23. I think having a look at an important story, I think it is Lovisa, and I think it shows the the importance of how we look at stocks. And Lovisa for us was a 3-year growth story. We did really well on Lovisa. We took about 30-40% in 5 months, in a very short time. What got us out of this story, Lovisa, is that we didn't like how they're expanding the business in South Africa. And so with Equity Story, if there's something that we don't like what management are doing, we will cut the stock quickly and get out. And that was one of the main reasons we got out of Lovisa. You can actually see, even from a trending point of view, Lovisa looked pretty good. So obviously company had managed to keep their potential, what earnings they're expecting, pretty much under wrap. But again, we got out of it because we look at trends, but we look at good stories. And even if we've got a 3-year growth, all the time we're monitoring that company. And if we don't like the story for any reason, we'll get out and we'll take a profit. And again, it was a great call because obviously Lovisa really got sort of hammered today, down about 35%. Just having a look at again one of our other favorite stocks. Again, fantastic looking company, QMS. This is on a short-term chart and so bullish. When the market was very strong and bullish, it was holding the 20. Now it's holding the 40, but it still looks very, very good. And hopefully they can have some good earnings coming out of the next 3 or 4 days, and I think we can see a really good move with QMS in the next possibly 2 or 3 months. Just having a look at obviously say more of the sort of larger cap stocks. I think I've got a lot of people talk to me about sort of the BHP and the banks, and should they be buying them now? And again, it's always the danger is these stocks are just going to go a lot lower when the trend is dead. And again, if you look at Slater Gordon today, down another, I think it was 13-14%. These stocks, when they've got no momentum and the situation is looking dim, they just get worse and worse and worse. And I think definitely Slater & Gordon is certainly in that category, and just shows the danger of picking bottoms. And the importance of what we talk about all the time in Equity Story is staying away from these sort of companies. And although we haven't got this as a trend at the moment, simply because we're worried about the general market, we have been talking about it, going to companies like the Tassal Group, buying these stories. In a very difficult time, Tassal Group over the last month is up nearly 25%, going into good stories that are trending up where there's momentum, and staying away from bad stories which are basically trading sideways. It's a message that we're forever sort of trying to put through, the psychology about how and how to buy stocks and when to buy them. And basically that is all it is about, especially in the trending, is buying good stories. Here's another one of them, buying good stories with a strong trend going up. why wouldn't you buy Magellan? It looks fantastic. It's coming down to a long-term trend. It's starting to trend up again. And then, you know, you look at something like ANZ, you know, why would you buy that? You know, just ask yourself, would you rather be in this stock or this stock? And that's all we do at Equity Story, is point people in the right directions and follow these trends. And that's why we are most probably by far the most successful ever share advice company in Australia, I do believe. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story. And I sort of, in some ways, I do apologize that we're not flooding full of trends at the moment. I just think at the moment, you know, the way the markets are, we need a great deal of caution. And once we got a little bit more headway, well, a little bit more sort of a strong indication where the markets are going, then we can start buying some more trends again. Meanwhile, we've got a very exciting little 3-year growth that I think we'll be putting on. If not tomorrow, it's going to be on Monday. Anyway, thank you very much, and I look forward to bringing this report tomorrow night. Good night.